E-King Fight News. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let's get it in. And thumbs up the video. And hit that bell icon if you haven't already.
Fights, 6 or 8 fights, I should be fighting for a world title. Right now I'm training with Alfredo Roach to achieve what I'm looking for, to become a world title. I have to move out of Miami. Miami is like Cuba, except that it's more developed. All the champions are training here in LA, in Las Vegas, and I want to be a champion, so I move here.
Alright, so we're going to check this fight out. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Roberto Guillen. This is his second professional fight. Kenny Bayless. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Opponent at the age of 32 years old. He only fought 3 weeks ago, Joe, but not very deceiving. You go back 3 fights, he was off a career, 9.5 years. And before that, he was off 1 year and 10 months. And just before that, he was also off 1 year and 4 months. Rigondeaux.
Look at this guy. He tries to get off to a good head start.
Highly recruited,
He lets his hand go a bit, but watch Rigondeaux flash his power.
He will wait. He's patient. He doesn't like to lead. He has good eyes, good reflexes. He likes for you to come to him and help make a little bit of a mistake. And then, as I said in the open, he'll spit it back at you.
Alright, let's check this out. 2000 and 2004 gold medalist Guillermo Rigondeaux, fresh off of his escape from Cuba. He landed in Miami, had his pro debut, and now this is his second professional fight. You see Rigondeaux, he doesn't fight all that different, and there he scores with the left hand, but it was called a slip. That was not a knockdown. But Guillermo Rigondeaux, notice how he always has a great first round. He starts off very quickly, and he looks to hurt his opponent. Did you see that quick little right hook there from Guillermo?
You're going to be a good counterpuncher. You're going to be a guy who depends on your opponent's offensive mistakes. What's that mean, Joe? Well, it means, you have to have good reflexes, good eyesight. You have to have a good defense. Because for the most part, that's going to create your offense, making the guy miss, and then coming back. One of the many traits he possesses, easily making Guillen miss there, and that sweeping right hand that was well off the mark as Rigondeaux got back to safety. Guillen has had 2 draws in his last 2 fights. He's been a smaller man, Guillen. His first 5 fights were between 110 and 112 pounds. Rigondeaux, he turned pro at 122, and he's 123 tonight.
123 is how much Rigondeaux weighs right. This is his second professional fight. Good evening, Nelchez. What up to Nelchez? Oh my goodness! Is that a right hook? That was a wicked right hook. Kenny Bayless stops the fight. Another one bites the dust for Guillermo Rigondeaux. First round knockout. That is one-shot knockout power, guys. All he needs is one shot.
First round knockout by Guillermo Rigondeaux, his second career fight after that much anticipated, well-hyped pro debut back in Miami. Comes west, now under the tutelage of the new crew and wild card And he shines here against an overmatched opponent. And even here in Vegas, the chance of Cuba. Seems to be a body shot. And again,
Yeah,
as
man.
we said, Rigondeaux doesn't
Of course, Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Lomachenko. This is a historic fight. Oh, it was a body shot. It was a left to the body. Perfect shot. It was the liver shot. Yeah, always well balanced. That's one of the compliments Emmanuel Stewart gave Rigondeaux when he commentated on one of his fights. Rodolfo Landeros, yeah, that's right. His body shot is wicked. It's just as damaging as the straight left to the hand. That left hook to the body. Whew. And Rigondeaux knows how to get full leverage on his punches. He doesn't pull back. He doesn't throw arm punches. He gets full leverage on every shot.
57 seconds of the first round. The winner by knockout victory, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
El Chacal.
He says he wants his career to move fast. He feels that after 7 or 8 fights, he should be fighting for a world title. We'll see if that becomes a reality. For now, this is the harsh reality for Robert Guillen.
Ooh, man.
A piercing body shot sends him
It was that body shot that took the boy out.
round knockout for Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Alright, shout out to Rigo, man. Shout out to Rigo right now. He's doing his thing. Training like a beast. And I gotta say, I'm disappointed in Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas. My God. I just want to talk about Teddy Atlas for a second. Look at his top pound for pound list. Once upon a time. This was in March of 2017. Remember, it was a headline that he did not have Gennady Golovkin in his top 5. Check this out. I should begin by saying I do not have any bias against Triple G, yeah? That's because he's not on his top 10 pound for pound list, and everyone was freaking out about it. Now, by the way, Guillermo Rigondeaux number 7. This was his pound for pound, and Vasyl Lomachenko number 1. This was his pound for pound in March 2017. Now, if you go to the ESPN website, you're going to see Teddy Atlas. Oh my God, you're going to see Teddy Atlas. He posted some kind of a new pound for pound list. Of course, there's Oscar De La Hoya. Of course, Oscar De La Hoya. Who would you think would be victorious? Oscar or Conor McGregor? Oh my God. That is, oh shit. That's quite the circus. Oh, it's Sullivan Barrera doing his thing. I'm looking for the pound for pound list. They had a pound for pound list up here. Okay, it's right here. Pound for pound rankings. Wilder gets votes. Can't crack top 10. Anthony Joshua got some votes too. But what's more interesting is not that Gennady Golovkin's number 1. Yet Teddy forgot to change a Cuban flag on the spot, number 5, when he made his pound for pound list. That was on an ESPN a show. I think it was the Lomachenko fight. I think that's what it was. But anyways, guess what? Guess who's on this panel of pound for pound guys? Teddy Atlas, yeah? Teddy Atlas. Let's look at who's number 5 on Teddy Atlas's list. Gennady Golovkin just happens to show up. And who's number 6? Guillermo Rigondeaux. What is this? like, okay, and how does this make sense? Because earlier in the Teddy Atlas shows up with this list in March where he has Canelo Alvarez in at number 8, and he has this guy, Gennady Golovkin, in not even on the list. Now Golovkin goes ahead. He wins controversially against Danny Jacobs, and then he scores a draw against Canelo Alvarez, who he now has at number 7. But somehow Golovkin is number 1 pound for pound on ESPN's list, and number 2, Golovkin somehow appears number 5 pound for pound, above Guillermo Rigondeaux, which is a crime to me. But of course, the ultimate crime is Lomachenko at number 1. Someone who lost his second professional fight to Orlando Salido. But anyways, back to Guillermo Rigondeaux. This is the glitch in the matrix, guys. This is the guy that will absolutely upset the apple cart. He's already done it once before by beating Nonito Donare in what was a spectacular performance. It was shocking to a lot of fans because they did not know how skilled Rigondeaux was up until it was just too late. You know, that's just how it is. Because they didn't realize how good Guillermo Rigondeaux could be. They didn't realize how extensive his experience is, not only in the amateurs, but even the guys he was beating in the pros were very highly ranked. You know, Robert Marroquin, a very good fighter, very solid fighter. So, nothing but respect for Rigondeaux. He's now doing something completely historic, moving up 2 weight divisions. All you have to do is make the fight messy and Rigo will fail. Vovo, man. I've seen many fighters try to bust Rigondeaux up. The thing is, he's always fighting fighters that are a lot bigger than him. And you know, it doesn't work out for any of them. They just end up getting hit to the body or getting cracked upstairs. Who's really giving him his toughest fight? Was Donaire's toughest fight? No, Donaire tried to put some hands on him. He knocked him down, actually. It wasn't enough to win the fight. Absolutely not. Yeah, Guillermo Rigondeaux is a master boxer, and he's a master at controlling distance. Because of that, it's very difficult for other fighters to get on the inside unless he allows it to happen. Now, Lomachenko might be intriguing because he's very well versed. He's got a couple of dimensions to his game. He's got a couple of dimensions because we've seen him try and stalk opponents and be in front of them and wear someone down, like what he did to Nicholas Walters. He wasn't outboxing as much as he was applying intelligent pressure and just breaking him down round by round. And that takes a lot of intelligence as well. So, you know, I'm not going to keep this going on for too long, but Lomachenko is a fighter that could definitely be on the pound for pound list. You got to make it an ugly. You know what? That's a great point. If you want to play chess with the grandmaster, shout out to Vovo. If you want to play chess with the grandmaster, you got to make it an ugly fight. Here's a question for you. When's the last time you've seen Vasyl Lomachenko in an ugly fight? When's the last time The last time I saw him in an ugly fight, he lost. Yeah, he lost to Orlando Salido. But he isn't known for making the fights uglier for other he fights very clean. And it's Rigondeaux that may get ugly with Lomachenko. Or he might outbox him. Okay, shout out to Dwayne Garrett. The crazy part is Rigo gets no credit for never fighting smaller guys. He only fights bigger people, just like Floyd, but no credit. Oh man, that is facts. Absolutely facts. You know, yeah, Lomachenko steps up and fights a bigger man for the first time in his career, and he takes a L. Right away takes a L. And yeah, maybe he was going in there a little bit over his head, and he clearly underestimated the skill set of Orlando Salido. But if you just consider that since then, Lomachenko hasn't really fought guys that were physically bigger than him. He's stuck with guys in lower weight divisions. Yeah. Nicholas Walters was probably the next biggest guy he faced. And Walters doesn't really use his reach and height effectively. So that didn't help. That didn't help Lomachenko at all. But you know what? Let's see what we can do about that. Because I know I got... Oh, shit. I know I got the Walters fight out here. I know I got this shit up here. Guess who it is? It's Lomachenko Walters. If you haven't noticed the tail of the tape of that fight, Lomachenko, he came into the fight at 137 pounds against Nicholas Walters. That's only 3 fights ago. That's night of the fight weigh-in. So he's gonna have to come back. In this case, he's gonna weigh 130 and he's gonna rehydrate. I'm expecting Vasyl Lomachenko to rehydrate around 137, 138. But there's actually a rehydration clause that says he can't weigh more than 138 past 9 a.m. night of the fight. Something like that. At 9 a.m. the night of the fight. He can't weigh more than 138 pounds. Which is interesting because he can weigh slightly less. But then if he wanted to gain some weight, he would have to do it on the night of the fight, which may be not the smartest idea. But let's see what I can get on this Lomachenko Walters.
Huge kind of pay-per-view extravaganza. What Lomachenko is doing would be highlighted by the fact that he's doing it against this quality fighter.
Yeah, so, yeah, Kellerman's impressed by the way Lomachenko beat Walters. But, you know, Lomachenko was always a big favorite in this fight. He was never, I don't think him winning the fight was ever in doubt. In my eyes, at least. I never expected Lomachenko to lose this fight. And of course, in Walter's corner, he's got 3 different people talking to him in Spanish, telling him different instructions. So he's all fucking confused. And Lomachenko's just a beast, man. He truly is a beast. Let's see what I got after this round. Watch Lomachenko carefully. Fires a good jab. Yeah, shout out to Dwayne Garrett. Watch Rigo weigh in at 128 or 127 at the weigh-in, and come in the ring at 126. He's razor cuts cause serious damage. Yeah, man. Rigo will counter Loma all of the fight. Will he counter him the whole fight? I think at some point Rigo will be initiating the action. If it it all depends how Lomachenko takes Rigo's power. If he can take it without flinching, or if he can take his power well, it could be a bad sign for Rigondeaux because he needs to gain that respect early on. So, if Lomachenko has a strong chin, that might be very advantageous to him because he'll have two options. He can either try and box from the outside and apply pressure, and mixing those two options properly would help him be able to hang in there with Rigondeaux. Because all he's got to do is hang in there, land a few punches, and not get hit very cleanly. If you can do that, he's gonna win the rounds. Yeah, man. If Rigondeaux gets at Lomachenko, goes to the body, does what Orlando Salido did in a cleaner fashion, in a much more intelligent fashion, absolutely, I see Guillermo Rigondeaux outpointing, outboxing Vasyl Lomachenko. No doubt about it. No doubt. If he can hurt him to the body and have a statement first round, like he does have in most of his biggest fights, just call it a day, man. Rigondeaux could really, pull off the upset. Oh, you think Lomachenko is going to get stopped? Dwayne Garrett? Will Lomachenko get stopped in this fight? I would be shocked, man. I would be shocked if Lomachenko could not continue, for whatever reason, against Guillermo Rigondeaux moving up to his second weight division. I think that's asking for a little bit too much. Yeah, it might play out like Rigo versus Ramos. Yeah, I think that's more ideal and more likely. Because Rigo versus Ramos is where Rigondeaux hurt Ramos early in the fight, and he hurt him again somewhere in the middle, and he just had his number, man. And Ramos tried to fight a good fight, but he could not avoid the power, and he did become very timid after feeling Rigondeaux's power. Yeah, Rigo has pop. He does have pop. And he has one-shot knockout power. That's something you can't take away from him. I think I got a lot of the thoughts out that I wanted to get. Any questions from the dudes in the chat? 9 people in the stream. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up going. Yeah, man. Rigo stops bigger guys all the time. Yeah, he did it with the Japanese warrior. He did it with Moses Flores. He hurt Nonito Donaire. He injured him. Let's see what Lomachenko has for him. Hit the thumbs up if you want to see more Lomachenko fights. Not that big. Are you talking about Lomachenko? Does he look that big in this? He's 137 pounds, guys. 137 pounds. Hit the thumbs up if you want to see more. I gotta get the thumbs up, man. Gotta get the thumbs up. You want to see more Lomachenko versus Walters? I gotta see a thumbs up. Who was that 147? Man, it's been rumored that Nonito Donaire weighed as much as 140 pounds for that fight. And he was hurt badly in the 12th round. He wasn't stopped. The Japanese dude was towering over Rigondeaux. I believe that guy was probably 140 pounds in the fight. Did you see how big this fucking dude from Japan was? The guy Amasaga. Look him up. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what he weighed at night of the fight. And you know what? HBO omitted the fight night weigh-ins when Guillermo Rigondeaux fought Nonito Donaire. There's no graphic that shows the tail of the tape. When's the last time you see HBO miss a tail of the tape graphic? But they did it for Rigondeaux versus Nonito Donaire. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? You know? Big bums. Rigondeaux only fights big bums. Get out. Yo, was Nonito Donaire a bum? Nonito Donaire was not a bum. Was that guy Moses Flores a bum? I mean, wasn't he undefeated? Wasn't that guy undefeated? Rigo broke his eye socket and then his jaw. Looked like he had a tennis ball in it. Yeah, that's right. And look at the dude. Rico Ramos was undefeated too. He was a very solid fighter. He was a guy that had the WBA championship at 122 pounds. And Guillermo Rigondeaux just said, that's my title. And he took it right off him. Let's have the thumbs up. And we could see more Lomachenko versus Walters. And you see what Lomachenko is doing. A lot of arm punches. You know, these are not punches with the purpose of hurting Walters. And it's a shame Walters is crouching up like this when he has opportunities to counter the light punches of Lomachenko. But Lomachenko's throwing a lot and he's trying to set up something big. But during these times where he's throwing these light jabs or he's feinting, he's there to be hit. I'm telling you guys. And Rigondeaux knows how to throw a rocket straight left hand. Ekbeko was a two-time champion, ranked number 3 when he fought Rigo. Absolutely. Yeah, if we can say Rigo fight, nobody. What about the people that ran away from him? Ran away. Leo Santa Cruz ran away. Oh my goodness. Leo Santa Cruz, Jesse Magdaleno. Don't want no parts of Rigondeaux, no smoke. Who else? Carl Frampton wanted no parts of Rigondeaux. Scott Quigg wanted no smoke with Guillermo Rigo. No smoke with El Chacal. Nope, didn't want none. They said they didn't want none. They didn't want to get that work. Rigo is a grandmaster. Them guys were bummed to him, but Loma is a grandmaster too. He is bigger than Rigo. He's the big man. Big bro does not always beat little bro. I mean, Shane Mosley went up to beat Oscar De La Hoya. Was Oscar De La Hoya a gold medalist? Yeah, he was. He was a gold medalist. Was Shane Mosley a gold medalist? No, he wasn't. Did Shane Mosley go up 2 weight divisions to beat Oscar De La Hoya? Absolutely. Shane Mosley went up from 135 to 147 pounds to beat one-time gold medalist Oscar De La Hoya. What else happened in boxing history? A guy named Bernard Hopkins, middleweight champion of the world, one of the most disciplined fighters, who stayed at middleweight for so long that he achieved the record of most title defenses as a middleweight champion. He went up 2 weight divisions to fight Antonio Tarver at light heavyweight, and he whooped him in a fight where Bernard Hopkins was the underdog. he was thought to have the not a huge punch, but who's the guy that scored a knockdown in that fight? It wasn't Antonio Tarver, it was Bernard Hopkins who scored a knockdown. Because he was able to bring... he always had pop in his punches, although he wasn't a knockout puncher. But he knew when to throw punches when guys were off balance. Guillermo Rigondeaux has the same kind of reflexes. And the same kind of athleticism, discipline, and stamina that Bernard Hopkins had in his prime, in my opinion. And he has, in my opinion, a better defense than Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins always got hit every now and then. Rigondeaux, not that he's a defensive mastermind, you know, he's very good at, you know, having his opponents miss by inches. Miss by inches, my friends. Man, Ronda Rousey, huh? Gotta get Ronda Rousey out of here, man. She's better off being an actor than a fighter. And you know, some guys out here, like Amir Khan, they want to be actors more than they want to be fighters. So, you know, boxing is it's definitely a place where you can't fake anything. You know, they say fake it till you make it. You can't do that shit in boxing. There's nothing fake about getting into the squared circle and winning championships and making featherweight champions run away from you. There's nothing fake about that, man. That's 100% real. Yeah, man. I started losing respect for Hopkins ever since he started. Like you could even before, when he was pretty much in the same division as Antonio Tarver, the light heavyweight division, he would always show mad respect for Andre Ward. But later on in his career, as Hopkins got older, he started to hate on Andre Ward. And it's like what's he hating for? And you know, ever since then, he was kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Especially with all the Golden Boy promotion stuff. And now the racist emails that came out about Golden Boy promotions that pretty much Hopkins wanted no parts of talking about. So that'll tell you something. Let's see what Lomachenko has. Let's see what he has. Miss, a lead right hand. You know, a lot of little punches. Good little body shots there. But look at Lomachenko on the inside, grappling with Walters. You know, grappling well. He had the strength advantage. So physically much stronger, Vasyl Lomachenko. Physically much stronger. And great movement as well. Great movement by Lomachenko. There's a good right hand and a shove with the elbow. Opportunities like that, I'd be surprised if he were to make Rigondeaux look like this. I would really be surprised because Rigondeaux's mobile. He's not stationary. Nicholas Walters is stationary right now. He's not moving around the ring. More so, he's moving to give himself space. And he's finding less and less space as Lomachenko decides when he wants to go on the inside. You see that? Now he's just moving away. And he circles out and looks poor in doing so. Yeah, Rigondeaux's stance is powerful. He's got excellent legs. Great legs. And, you know, Rigondeaux's he's no Nicholas Walters. I'll tell you that much. Now, we got double-digit people in the stream. We need double-digit likes in here. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up if you want to continue this this boxing talk right here. We need some double-digit likes. What's going on? Hit the thumbs up. Gotta get the thumbs up, man. 4 ain't enough, man. 4 ain't enough right now. Not right now. I can wrap this up and move on to the next one, man. And I don't mind doing so. I don't mind doing so. Predictions. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Vasyl Lomachenko. Who's got Rigo? Who's got Lomachenko? Did you know that Lomachenko is the betting favorite in this fight? Guillermo Rigondeaux, on the other hand, is a 3-1 underdog. So that means if I bet $100 on Guillermo Rigondeaux, I'm going to get $400 back from the casino. That doesn't sound too bad. Loma by unanimous decision. Coming from Vovo216. Stoppage by way of broken bone, Dwayne Garrett. I believe he's got Guillermo El Chacal Rigondeaux. Predictions, guys. Lomachenko versus Rigo. Who do you guys think wins the fight? Oh, man. Come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in, guys. Smash that like button. Rigo by TKO in the 9th round. Merle Davis. Shout out to Merle. Rigo by way of stoppage, broken bone. I bet on Rigo. Puffy face for Loma. And we got 8 thumbs up. 2 more. 2 thumbs up away from 10 thumbs up, man. Let's get it in. Watching this Lomachenko, man. Lomachenko doing his thing. There was a sneaky right hand there. It was beautiful. Real sneaky, the right hand for Lomachenko. 9-9. Rigo by unanimous decision. Yeah, man. I agree with that. Guillermo Rigondeaux will win by unanimous decision. That's my prediction. I would be shocked if he knocked out Vasyl Lomachenko. I think he hurts him at some points in the fight, but I don't think he scores a knockout. I give Lomachenko credit. He's definitely will be able to match Rigondeaux with speed. Lomachenko's very fast and very athletic. So he's going to be able to land some shots on him. And I'm very interested to see how Rigondeaux takes those shots. Because a lot of people want to talk about how bigger and stronger Lomachenko is, but he's not a big puncher, you know. He landed a lot against Nicholas Walters. If I bet, Vovo, he's saying if he bets $100 on Rigo, you just donated $100. Well, I don't know. I don't think that's a donation. Guillermo Rigondeaux is a very live underdog. Never count that man out. This is a pound for pound top 3 fighter. In my opinion, whenever you have a top 3 pound for pound fighter in a fight, you can't count him out. Very live. This is one of the livest underdogs on the table right now. I mean, you know, we got Kovalev. He's a big favorite against Vyacheslav Shabransky. And we have Vasyl Lomachenko, who's a solid favorite against Guillermo Rigondeaux. Who's the liver underdog there? Who's the live? Yeah, Rigondeaux might be robbed, but you know what's more important? No, I agree. I absolutely agree. Guillermo might be robbed in this fight. They could rob him of what should be a decision victory if he wins, say, 7 rounds, right? If you win 7 rounds, you're supposed to win a fight. But it doesn't always work like that. Oh my goodness, Dwayne Garrett is going in. Dwayne Garrett's going in. If Rigo beats Loma in a devastating way, Rigo won't ever get a fight in America again. They're gonna have Rigondeaux go to Al Heyman. I believe Rigo could get robbed, but if it's one-sided, he might be all right. Yeah, the whole key is if Rigondeaux can make it a one-sided fight, then there's no taking the victory away from him. Similar to the Donaire fight. There's no, if he can win, you can't take the victory away from him, and that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, is getting the victory. Hey, come on, guys, we need one more thumbs up, one more like button, and we'll have double digit likes, man. We gotta get that. We gotta get it. Who's being stingy with the thumbs up, man? Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy, guys. I'm finna wrap up this stream. Give that 100 to Goodwill. Man, I never said I was gonna bet 100 on Rigondeaux. I'm saying if you bet 100, they're gonna give you back 400 if he gets a victory. Regardless of how he wins. Regardless. They're going to give you 400 back. And Guillermo Rigondeaux, man, he cold, man. He cold right now. Look at him in training, man. This dude is bulked up. He's ready to knock someone out. Guillermo Rigondeaux. You see this dude in training, man? This dude is training his ass off right now. You got 200 on Rigo, eh? Man. If you got 200 to spare, I bet it on Rigo too. And the casino gave me, what, 700, 800 for that? I'd take it. I'd take that 800. Man. At this point, Lomachenko didn't have too much left. You can tell his legs are not sturdy, and he's starting to hold way too much. And you can see there's no confidence, man, no confidence. And you look at Rigo, he's supremely confident. So I can't rate this victory as high as a guy like Max Kellerman would give Lomachenko credit for beating Walters because, Walter's biggest accomplishment is taking out Nonito Donaire, who, in my opinion, was at the edge of his career. Like, tail end. Past prime. Buy some weed with that 200. Yeah, you get some good weed for $200, man. I'll tell you that much. Alright, hit the thumbs up. You better hit the thumbs up if you want to, promote your boxing channel. You better hit the thumbs up on my video. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Oh, Rocky vs. Drago, man. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Okay, for all those who want to see Walters get stopped here, I need to hit at least 10 likes. So, you guys got to smash this like button. There's 2 guys out there being stingy with their likes, man. Come on. Oh, you already hit it? Alright. Oh, snap. Oh snap! We did it, yo. We did it. Look at Walters, man. His corner is just like, what the fuck are you doing out here? His corner is like, God damn it. Get it together. Vámonos. Concha su madre. Yeah, man, Walters was fucking up in this fight, man. He didn't have nothing left. Alright. That's it. And that was it. My goodness.
That's astonishing. Nicholas Walters in his corner. A
apparently making a decision that there just wasn't any way.
There just wasn't any way. What a bitch, eh? What a bitch of Nicholas Walters to just step out like that. You know, he didn't hit the floor. He didn't get badly hurt. He just decides to quit on his fucking stool. Man, that's very disappointing of Nicholas Walters. I thought he would have a much better performance in this fight. And he was broken mentally. And yeah, man, I mean, he basically had a year off. And this was the only available fight for him. You know, Top Rank didn't really give him any other fights. They gave him this one. And look at what happened, man. He got his ass toe up. Got knocked out. And not physically knocked out, but mentally knocked out. And look at Lomachenko looking at him like, man, I told you I'd whoop your ass. Lomachenko looking at him like, oh, man. It's a funny look Lomachenko giving him. Yeah, man. You know what? The next stream I do, I'm gonna have Gary Russell versus Vasyl Lomachenko. I'm gonna do that in my next stream. I'll tell you that much. All right, guys. All right. You know what? I gotta wrap this one up, man. I gotta walk my dogs out here. So I gotta say peace out. Thank you for, tuning into E-King Fight News. I appreciate all the support, man. Keep smashing that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. E-King Fight News, man, signing off.